Hello, my name is Don Nelson, and I am publisher of Cutting Tool Engineering and Micro Manufacturing magazines. And I am here at IMTS 2014. Specifically, I'm at the booth of Makino, where I'm going to learn about some new technology, some technology that you folks have had around for a while. I'm with Craig Voss. So Craig, what can you tell me about this machine here?
Okay, so here we have our latest 630 millimeter pallet horizontal. Very similar to a previous version that has been a workhorse for Makino and a great machine overall. What we've done with this is we've tried to improve some key aspects of the machine that will make this machine even more competitive in the marketplace. Most notable is increased Y-axis on the machine. So we've got 80 millimeters more Y-axis now. To support the machining in the upper area of that Y-axis, we're now using linear guides on all axes for increased rigidity. Another key feature is the spindle. The spindle act deck has been improved such that tapping in aluminum is substantially faster. We're seeing up to 30% reduction in tapping times on aluminum parts, which is a big deal for high volume manufacturers. Along with that, I guess we've also had many creature comforts that have been added that I think our operators are going to like. We now have a tool loading drawer in the 60 tool standard magazine, which makes loading large tools much easier. Another feature that we can look at here in a minute, we can open the door. The operator opening into the machine has grown in size. Part of the roof actually opens with the door, and that prevents coolant dripping on the operator.
Well, it's very thoughtful of Makino to add that feature for machinists.
Right, I think the operators will really appreciate some of the smaller details that have been improved on this machine. Okay. So let me open the door. We can kind of get a feel for what's inside. As you notice, the step is now much lower to get into the machine. The previous door was probably somewhere in this area, made it difficult to get in and out of the machine and really nowhere to stand. I have a step inside the machine also, easier on the operator. And if you notice up top, we have the roof of the machine is cut back and actually opens with the door. So not as many drips when I'm leaning in. Coolant's going to be dripping inside the machine instead of on the operator's head.
That's as nice as a house almost.
It's definitely an improvement over the previous version.
Okay. And what's being done here? What operation would you be doing?
So here we have a brush that we're using to brush a finished machine part, and actually what that does is we're just taking all the rough edges off the milled surface, the irregular edges, and cleaning up that part.
And the tool changer, how many different tools can it?
This is a 60 tool ring on this machine standard, and we also have optional matrix magazines for operators that need more tool content for systems and other applications.
We were just watching an aluminum transition housing being machined, milling, and a little bit of drilling. And I'd like to take a look at what that part looks like when it's finished. And so if we could come over here, Craig, and talk about it a little bit.
So what you see here is the finished housing. Basically what we're demonstrating is the increased tapping speeds are allowing us to produce 92 holes in this part in about over a minute less cycle time than on our previous machine. So in this higher volume application, it's a big savings for the customer, resulting in lower machine count. We also have on the top of the part, we're producing a large diameter bore. We're using a T-bar style cutting tool here. The a81nx is capable of tool changing a T-bar style tool that is much larger than the standard diameter of 356 millimeters. So that allows us to do bigger diameter bores and large parts on this machine.
Now, is this being done cut with diamond tooling?
Yes, all the milled surfaces are cut with PCD inserted tooling. The finish, you'll notice this part has been brushed, so The brushing is just to remove any burrs along the edges of the casting.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
Hey, thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.